Hey, what's up, you amazing hackers? Hope you're all doing well today. I've been looking into the OWASP mobile application security project, and as you can see, it has over 10,000 stars on GitHub. So maybe so should you. Now let's first look at what MSDG and MASVS are. So there's two different things that make up this project. Well, there's multiple different sections, of course, but two major parts of the project include the OWASP Mobile Application Security Testing Guide, the MASTG, and the Mobile Application Security Verification Standard, MASVS. So if you go to the MAS website, you will see two parts and a checklist. So we have the OWASP MASVS, and if you look into it, it is very, very big. Now this one in particular, I believe, I don't remember exactly, yep, 48 pages, so that is not that long. But if we look at the mobile application security testing guide itself, we can see 732 pages being made up of a very expansive knowledge network and volunteers who make this up for you. So this isn't just something that they pull out of their arse. This is something that they come together on, they agree upon. It's a standard in the industry, in my opinion, and should be followed. Now, what is mobile application security exactly? We all know that these days mobile applications are coming bigger, but we need to add, of course, a layer of testing on that, pen testing application security. And we can do that in multiple ways. We can test our application dynamically or statically. We also have to make sure that we keep in mind that there are protection mechanisms in mobile applications that might prevent effective debugging, such as what am I saying? Decompiling, anti-decompiling measures. That's the word I'm looking for. And also, of course, certificate pinning and root checks. If you want to intercept traffic, you will have to insert Burp Suite certificate into your mobile device itself, into there, and you will have to encrypt the traffic with that certificate from Burp. But of course, the application might check if it has the right certificate or not, and if it doesn't match up, so if it finds the one that is from Burp and that's not allowed, then it's simply going to refuse to properly work, and you can't get the traffic that way. That's very important for dynamic, of course. Same goes for root checking. The application might check if the device is rooted and simply refuse to run. We can bypass these checks by doing some dynamic code injection with Frida. That means that we need to have, of course, some server running on the mobile device itself and a local Frida instance which we use to send our commands towards the through Python towards the mobile device itself. Now I'm cutting a lot of corners here, and I really do expect you to go through this, read it, read about the concept, read about code quality as well, because static analysis is going to be a big one, and the tool I use often there is MASVS. But make sure that you're able to properly read and explain what MASVS is telling you. There are several sections to a MASVS report that might either be important or not at all, depending on the context. If you want to hear more about that, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about that as well. Now, if we look at the mobile application security verification standard, we can see that it's divided in V1, V2 up until all the way V8. These are different types of requirements, such as architecture design and threat modeling, data storage and privacy requirements, or cryptography requirements in total. If we look at those cryptographic requirements, we can see that they all start with MSTG, Mobile Security Testing Guide, and then of course crypto for cryptography, because we are in the cryptography category, and then a number for the one specifically. Then we can tell if the app, for example, does not rely on symmetric cryptography with hard-coded keys as sole method of encryption. So we can test for that specifically. Now, if you need more information about testing this, make sure to check out that checklist that they have available on their website as well. Very useful and often stating very useful. Let me give it to you 1 second. So it's opening, there we go. Often giving you specific test cases for Android and iOS as well per item. That is important. I hope that cleared up some of your doubts about mobile application security testing. If you want to see a demo, if you want to see any specific information, let me know because there's so much to cover. I would like to know what your interest goes out to most, but I would like to bring this beautiful piece of art, in my opinion, into the attention of more people. It's not hard, it's just a bit more complex. Just remember your apps might function differently, their permissions might be important, the way they handle coding might be important. Sometimes it's also important to do your dynamic analysis to properly run your application so you have platform specific bugs, you have API communication that you need to worry about, and you have everything in between. I hope that helped a little bit, my friends. I've been busy with the OWASP mobile security testing project, and I think you should be busy with it too. Thank you very much, my friends. I will see you in the next one. Bye, amazing hackers.